I met Sophie. When did I meet her?
You met Sophie in 2006-ish.
No, it's before.
Maybe before. Maybe 2004-ish.
Yeah, 2004. On the 16th of June. And she was very scared to meet me because I was dating her dad at the time. And the funny thing was, when she came through the door, we just stood and stared at each other. And she said to me, she said I was going to be an older lady. and I said, no, unfortunately, we're 9 months apart. You know, she was born in January and I'm right in the beginning of October. And then on our way to her dad's house, you know, we got to know each other, and she was so sweet, and she had like a sparkle in her eye, the left eye. It always seemed to like sparkle. It was so nice, and she actually helped me rearrange my wardrobe, which I've never worn that type of hairstyle, because she was very elegant and petite. And this morning I was saying to Holman, I've still got that grey skirt she got me, and there's this other stuff that she said this goes in a trunk up in the roof. Maybe I will wear it. But Sophie, we had our differences, but she was very caring, because my family moved to New Zealand and there was a major earthquake on the one side of New Zealand, and she thought my family were involved, well, got hurt. And she sent me this email to ask me, and she didn't even know them, if they are okay. And I said, no, they're fine. And she said to me, if they need any help or anything's gone wrong, please let me know. And she had this caring heart, and she touched so many people's lives, and it's just so sad that she had to go so prematurely, and it's so sad. I just can't believe it, but I will remember Sophie. I've got an album with her and I together, which I will carry on, you know, and keep that forever. And I remember Sophie, and it's even amazing when she had cancer, because the last conversation I had with her was when her dad got lost in the airport. She phoned me to find out where her dad is. And I said, he's in Australia. And she said, no, he's not, I can't find him. So I said to her, well, if someone's going to be half an hour late, your dad will catch a train. So we were laughing about it, and that was the last conversation I had with Sophie, and we were just laughing. Her sense of humour, she had this amazing sense of humour. Oh, but sorry, I can't. But a friend of mine gave me an orchid, because she knew I loved orchids, and I said to her, when Sophie's memorial starts, then I will get an orchid before that. And she said, why? And I said, because it will blossom. And the whole complex where I stay said orchids are so hard to grow, and Holman calls them orchids. Orchids. And
very difficult to
when
find.
she gave me this flower, it had one. And today, this morning I woke up and the whole thing is like covered in little thing. And I know it's like a parasite type plant. Not that I think Sophie's a parasite. I'm actually hoping that her dad is going to grow a tree, because if you tie them on trees, then they grow. Hey Sue, they do. Yes. So I want to plant a tree in the yard so that I can remember Sophie with this orchid. But yeah, and it's got purple and pink flowers. So, and I know Sophie's favourite colour was pink. So, and that flower was growing. It's been 2 weeks now, and it looks beautiful, and it's carrying on. So we need to get a tree. So, well, I wanted to get butterflies today. I walked into a pet shop and they only had dead ones, and I asked them for live ones to put them in a jar because Sophie loved butterflies, and I was going to let them off with the balloons. So unfortunately, I don't have any butterflies. I need to, well, the pet shop, they had the dead ones. It had the dead ones and those things, so yeah, I was going to... So I was thinking of getting butterflies, but I couldn't today. So her dad decided to make the balloons to let off, because I was going to get 32 butterflies and then let them off in remembering Sophie. But unfortunately, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to let off. I'm going to give you each a balloon, and then we're going to go outside in the freezing cold and let the balloons go off and remember Sophie's 32 years. But first I want to thank myself for all the food and sandwiches I made. And I want to thank Miss Mike. I'd like to thank my kindergarten for allowing us to use your home, and Charmaine for helping out. Who else helped? And Brent. I
don't make anything.
You've got a speech. And for a speech, and Elaine for all the other food you made. And
Kathy, thanks for putting a spot on our face.
oh, and Claire for the banana bread.
Yeah.
Thank you. So can I hand out balloons?
Does anybody else want to say anything?
Oh yes, sorry.
Anybody else like to say anything? Do you want to say anything?
You can say something. Anyone can. Shall I hand it out?
You need to just tell what great trepidation and fears you went through concerning these balloons.
No, just hand them out.
No.
Kathleen concerns that we take off on the way here.
Yeah.
I'll leave this one with you and we'll go grab one on our way out.
Yeah, we can. No. Can I grab mine first?
Please do. Don't forget to let it down on these. Terrible. That's what they did in Brisbane. If you could, I'd be hugely grateful. You have to show you how to do it.
Mommy?